Have you ever had a plan that felt absolutely perfect in your head, but when you tried to make it happen, it just fell apart? You put in the effort, did everything right, and still ended up feeling like you failed. Frustrating, right? But what if I told you that your so-called failure might actually be the best thing that ever happened to you? Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, let's talk about something we've all experienced when our plans don't work out. But instead of seeing it as failure, what if it's actually a redirection towards something even better? Stick around, because this might just change the way you see setbacks forever. Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore, two of NASA's astronauts, thought they were going to space for just 8 days. Instead, they were stranded there for 286 days. Imagine packing for a short trip, expecting to be back in no time, only to find yourself stuck in the vast emptiness of space. No fresh air, no real food, no way out, just floating in uncertainty, with no clear answer to when or even if you'll make it back home. And yet, here we are, losing patience when a 10-minute traffic jam ruins our mood, when a deal gets delayed by a few weeks, or when a rejection email makes us want to quit. But those astronauts, they had no control over their situation. They couldn't just book a return flight or complain about the delay. They had to accept, adapt, and trust the process for 286 long, uncertain days. And they made it. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Did you know that Steve Jobs was actually fired from Apple, the very company he created? At the time, it felt like the biggest failure of his life. But looking back, he admitted that being fired gave him the freedom to think differently, start new projects, and eventually return to Apple stronger than ever. The truth is, sometimes when things don't go the way we planned, they're actually going exactly the way they need to. We often blame ourselves when things don't work out, but have you ever thought that maybe it just wasn't the right time? Timing is everything. Imagine planting a seed in winter and expecting it to bloom immediately. It won't, because the season isn't right. The same goes for your dreams. Just because something didn't work out now doesn't mean it never will. Maybe you weren't ready yet. Maybe the world wasn't ready for you yet. Either way, a delay is not a denial. And what if what you wanted wasn't actually what you needed? There's an old saying, rejection is just redirection. Maybe that job you didn't get would have kept you stuck in a place that wasn't meant for you. Maybe that relationship that ended was actually making space for something better. Every closed door forces you to look for a new one, and more often than not, the one you find is way better than the one you were knocking on. The truth is, life doesn't always go according to plan. Sometimes what we think is a setback is actually a setup for something greater. Every delay, every detour, every unexpected turn is shaping us into something stronger. Think about it. If everything always worked out perfectly, we'd never learn patience, endurance, or problem solving. The greatest lessons often come from the toughest moments. So the next time life throws unexpected delays at you, remember at least you're not stranded in space. Life will throw curveballs. Your plans will fall apart. Things will take way longer than expected. But if these astronauts could survive nearly 9 months in space instead of 8 days, then you and I, we can surely handle a few detours. Stay strong, keep pushing forward, and trust that the journey is leading you exactly where you need to be. If this is making you see things differently, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you've ever had a plan that didn't work out but led you to something even better, share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. At the end of the day, life doesn't always go according to plan, but that doesn't mean it's going wrong. Sometimes it's just leading you toward a better version of your story. Thanks for watching. And remember, just because your plan didn't work out doesn't mean your future won't. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.